Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining in. This is 27th in the series, and today we are going to speak about one of the effective fixing rates we have in the world of foreign exchange in India, which is known as RBI reference rate. Well, from this side, I'm Rahul Magan, working as a corporate treasurer in EX Solutions India, and at the same time, I'm working as a treasury trainer and business consultant for various firms across the world, predominantly in Asia. I also wrote my first book titled Options for Risk-Free Portfolio, which is available in New York, and second book, which is Techniques to Hedge Your Interest Exposure, scheduled to publish in Australia by December 2014. Well, you can refer to my foreign exchange. You can refer to my foreign exchange academy, which is Foreign Exchange Every Thinkers on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Dailymotion. This is our 2,050 members. This is roughly 2026 videos, so as Dailymotion. Dailymotion is the largest video site in the world. You can refer to my Foreign Exchange Academies here, and you are most welcome to contact me at 919899242978, or you are welcome to contact me at rahulmagan8@gmail.com. Well, today we're going to speak about one of the effective concepts in the world of foreign exchange, which is known as RBI reference rate. What do you mean by RBI reference rates? We all know that we are living in a country where the central bank is fully pessimist in nature. Central bank do not want to do anything. Neither he want to explore the market, nor he want anybody to explore the market. But all those currencies which do not have the capital account convertibility, predominantly Philippines peso, Indian rupee, Chinese yuan, Vietnamese dong, and so on and so forth, they are working on a concept which is known as fixing rate. What do you mean by fixing rate? Fixing rate is a rate which is fixed up by either any contributor, which could be Thomson Reuters, Bloomberg, but here we are talking about a fixing rate which is contributed by the central bank of the country, which is Reserve Bank of India. Now, this fixing rate is used to calculate the gains and loss pertaining to all the contract you have which you entered into offshore treasury market. Now, what are these offshore treasury markets? Like we earlier discussed, there are various forms of offshore treasury markets, predominantly which are Singapore, New York, London, Hong Kong, Luxembourg, Frankfurt, and so on and so forth. So these are the offshore treasury market wherein people, Australia, Japan, and so on and so forth. These are the offshore treasury market wherein people are taking their USD INR buy and sell contracts to hedge their receivable and payables in the form of non-deliverable forward or non-deliverable option or non-deliverable swaps. Now, how fixing play important role? As we all know that Reserve Bank of India are never allowed to take non-deliverable contract in India. So forcefully, an entity, obviously not an Indian entity, however, a foreign entity will have to go outside India and take these hedges. But at the same time, if you want to execute the contract, take a very simple example. Take a simple example, Cognizant India is taking 100 million sell position via Deutsche Bank Singapore. And how fixing is going to play a role? Now, this fixing is published by Reserve Bank of India between 11:45 p.m. to 12:15 p.m. 11:45 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. But now they have changed anytime. Basically, the window is 11:45 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. Anytime 5 minutes window. In this period, Reserve Bank of India are going to take a reference rate and take an average of all the rates XYZ, and this is known as RBI fixing. Although we should fully agree with the thought that this is an obsolete concept, but at the same time we have to agree this is published by central bank, so we have to live with that. But now they are changing effective 1st September 14. They are like that, 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So window would be like this. In that sense, window would be like this. All the other cases, which is Euro INR, GBP INR, JPY INR. These cross currency are going to be used based upon the fixing date. Now, if the rate you are going to fix the fix of USD INR, you will take the current live rate of GBP. You will current like the Euro. You will take the rate of JPY and give GBP INR and so on and so forth. Now, these fixing are going to be used in an example of all these companies who are taking a non-deliverable contract. Take an example of Cognizant, who is creating a sell position of of $100 million. Now, how they going to do? Assume today is 28th of August. So they are going to create 28th August 14 versus 30th September, and the rate would be like this: RBI fixing plus minus non-deliverable forward premiums. This would be the net rate in the case of Infosys, in the case of Cognizant. And on 30th of September, once they are going to execute the contract, Cognizant India would do like that. Suppose RBI fixing on 28th of August was like that, say 60-40, and premium is 40 paisa. So net would be 60.80 for 30th. On 30th, RBI fixing would be like say 60-50. In that case, Cognizant would pay 10 paisa to DB Singapore. This is an effective utilization of RBI fixing. Now, please be note that RBI fixing is also used in case of the expiration of all the option contracts. I am again repeating the fact that the expiration of the deliverable option contract, whether you have a buy put, you have a buy call, you have a sell put, you have a sell call, is done using Tokyo cut. Basically, Tokyo cut is nothing but a fatal fixing of 11:30. However, at the same time, the expiration of all non-deliverable option contract are done on RBI fixing, whether what you pay and what you are going to cite. So, in that sense, we can assume that RBI fixing play a very important role, but at the same time, we also have to agree with the thought that the methodology, the way to compute the average of a window period of 5 minutes between that may not sound good, or maybe an obsolete method. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining. You're most welcome to contact me at 919899242978. You are also welcome to contact me at Rahul Magan 8@gmail.com. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining. Have a great evening as well.